Okay, we're just going to talk about a few of the new features in TweaksUI Cooldown. If you haven't updated to the latest version that's out now, it includes personal resources as well as the new multi-tracker. Um, this new beta version includes what's been most requested, which is the bars system. Um, you have cooldowns, you have buffs, and then what I call timelines. Um, so we'll start with cooldowns. I've already imported my uh, existing cooldowns from my trackers, but all you have to do to do that is just hit import. And then you can select which cooldowns you want to track. So if I want to track Avatar and I want to track um, Revenge, we're not going to track Revenge. We'll track Shield Charge and we'll track Shield Wall. Um, what'll happen is if I go into edit or layout mode now, you can see that these have been created as bars. And just like anything else, you can snap these to others, lock them to others, set them up. Um, you can also individually set the layout on these. Um, if you come down to the bottom, there's a show when not ready. That'll show you the icon to lay it out. You can also include these in docs. If you do this, it'll put them all in a single doc. And if you go into layout mode, you'll see they're all in the same doc now. Personally, for cooldowns, I personally like the icon on the other side. So I'll exit here, go into docs. I'm going to override bar settings because I want it to use the same settings for all of the bars. And I'm going to put we're going to increase the bar width to about 300 or so. Bar height to about 40. You can manually set the size of the icon, or you can leave it in auto. If you leave it in auto, it'll be the same size as the height of the bar. So by doing that, this is your bar color and the background of the color. You've got aspect ratio and whether you want it on the left or the right. I want it on the right, and I want want it to drain rather than fill. So I'll show you real quick what that looks like. We'll jump back into edit mode. Oh, actually I forgot something. Not only do we want it to drain, but we want it to drain to the left. So that's what it's going to look like. If I exit out and run just in here real quick, you can see shield charges come up. There's Avatar. And those start counting down from there. Now, one special thing about cooldowns is you can actually change the color of these. So you can change the color here, anything you want, and here, anything you want, or you can color by time. So if I switch to color by time, it's going to give me a high, medium, and low. And as you see, it's currently set to high at anything more than 10 seconds, medium at anything at 5 seconds. So as this one is going down, you'll see it's slowly changing to an orangish color, and then as it drops below 5, it turns green before it's going to disappear. And when it ends, it'll go away. And this one will do the same thing. We'll do the same thing with buffs. Again, these are our same buffs. Obviously, I'm on a prot warrior, so I want to see ignore pain, and I want to see buff slot 4. If I hit this, it'll populate those. These are dependent on the buffs in Cooldown Manager. Unfortunately, that's the only way to track buffs. So I'm going to see ignore pain, and I want to see shield block. Again, I'm playing a prot warrior, so docs, I want this docked again, and I'm going to override it. But this time, I want the bar width to be 250, bar height at 20. I can set the colors of these, but I can't change the colors based on time because of secret values issues. You can change the fonts. You can change that. Again, I want to drain. I want to drain to the left. And if I go back in, I can see these right here. I'm going to put these right here just so I can always see them. And if I charge back in, get some right there, you can see my shield block comes up, and there's my ignore pain. you probably already saw, but you've got visibility conditions on both of these. This is just like visibility conditions on everything else. Um, so last up is timelines. Timelines I think is kind of neat. Um, so a timeline, there were older add-ons that did this, but I can't think of the names of them right now. If I enable the timeline, it's going to give me this bar. You can show a background and offset this. And again, this is all work in progress, so understand that some of this may change, but the bones are here, and I wanted to get it out in the open. So you can see I already have something on cooldown. The icon size, I'm fine with this. And again, you can play with all of this. You can change the line height, the bar width. So if I wanted to make it larger or smaller. You can also change how much of the line you want to show. So currently I have it at 30 seconds, which is why the avatar is sitting here at 33. You'll notice as it drops to 30, it'll actually start moving down this line. The vertical offset will let you change that icon. So if you want to bring it down to right there. Again, you have visibility settings on this as well. Stack overflow icons. So what this is going to do is if we have more icons in the same time frame, it'll stack them on top of each other. So since I've kept all of my cooldowns up, let's just run in here and start building up some cooldowns so we can see what those look like. Some of these are pretty quick, so they're not showing up, but you can see I have several here that are more than 30 seconds, so they're going to stack up on the right hand side. And then when they come out, they'll start moving down. So that's the basic of the bars update. Please test it, see if you can break it, and leave me some feedback.